It's Valentine's Day, and while it may be a special occasion for some, it can be hard for others. And with your mental health in mind, we're talking about ways to take care of yourself on this holiday, no matter your relationship status. 9 News wellness expert and psychotherapist Heather Hans joins us to talk about that. Good morning.
Good morning, Corey. Happy Valentine's Day.
Same to you. So what should people do if Valentine's Day really triggers grief or anxiety?
Yeah, that can happen for different reasons. And the main thing to do when you're in pain is to be kind to yourself, because self-compassion reduces depression, anxiety, stress, and also self-criticism. And it's also good to minimize social media because the images on there are usually pre-planned highlights and not the full story. And also, of course, avoid turning to food or substances or another person to try and escape your pain, and instead just do something simple that feels good.
Yeah, social media is such a big part of it because it does not tell the full picture about what's going on. What else can people do for their mental health on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, so the first thing to do is celebrate your relationship with yourself, because this is the most important, longest lasting relationship any of us will ever have. So it's important to take the time to treat yourself well. And everyone's been through so much and accomplished a lot these past couple of years. So taking time to recharge, take a rest, buy yourself something nice, get a massage, think about what brings you joy. But the goal is to show yourself love. And then another thing to do is invest in your relationships, because this is a huge protective mental health factor. And it can be very simple, like reaching out to people that you care for and telling them what you appreciate about them, what you admire, what you're grateful for. You can also be an extra good listener today. And if there's someone that you love but don't get along with, you can practice accepting them as they are today. And then one other thing to do is practice mindfulness. There are a lot of ways to do it, but they all revolve around focusing on what's happening in the present moment, both inside of yourself and around you, without judging it. And researchers have found that when you focus on your breath, it can stabilize your emotions. And so can doing something physical like the dishes or light exercise or taking a bath or shower, where you can actually feel things on your body and get out of your mind. So those are a few ways to take care of yourself today.
I love that. And the second one there, focusing on other relationships. It doesn't have to be a significant other. It can be a girlfriend. It can be your parents, a sibling. It's so great to reconnect and strengthen those relationships on this day too. So how can people maintain their mental health after today?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. It's about all these relationships, and it's not just today, it's about every day. So I always say start with your physical health habits, because it's really hard to feel stable emotionally if your body's not getting what it needs or you're exhausted. And then if you want to change your beliefs or the way that you're behaving, kind of your behavior patterns, counseling can help with that. If anyone ever needs someone to talk to immediately, free of charge, you can call Colorado Crisis Services at 844-493-TALK.
Yeah, always so great that we put that up there. And I know that information's available 24/7. You can talk to someone. Heather, as always, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Corey.